My apologies. My apologies. I had you plugged in, but I didn't have you plugged in. My name is Zakia Ringgold, and we were just doing our unboxing. So what I'll end up doing is probably grabbing both of these videos, combining them, and making them one, and then re-uploading somewhere. If you were on the last broadcast, please give me a mic check so that I know you can hear me, you can see me. Cheyenne, welcome to the broadcast. All of you that were tapping and I missed it, welcome and thank you for doing that tapping. I'm about to mute my microphone so I can yell at my family. 1 second. Hold on. See guys, that's the beauty of being live. You can mute and unmute when you want to. All right, so if you are coming for the first time or you're catching this because somebody shares it out and they share it at the point of them joining, welcome to the broadcast. My name is Zakia Ringgold. I make my own handcrafted natural soap. I am the owner of naturalsoapbyzakia.com as well as livesoapschool.com, where I teach people all around the world how to make and sell their own handmade products online, primarily soap, but leveraging live streaming. So I attended a Pittsburgh soap makers gathering, and we are doing the unboxing of all of my goodies. We have gotten to the point where we are now talking about the D-stash. The D-stash, guys. There is so much that people gather as they are starting up their businesses, thinking, oh, I'm going to use that, I'm going to need it. And then it gets to a point where they don't necessarily need it anymore. So that's where the D-stash comes in. So this box, I believe, is my D-stash stuff. So I'm going to move my water. And that's not brown water this time, guys. Number one, can you guys let me know? Drop those hearts. Miss T, how is the sound? Do you have like a static coming through, or are we loud and clear? Loud and clear. Swipe and invite. Click that subscribe button. Whatever it is that you need to do so that you can get notified the next time that we go live. All right, so my sandals are in here. That's no good. All right. I actually picked these up at Walmart. I don't think this one is mine. 4 cup. I thought I got the big one. It's a plastic measuring cup. Of course, we had to do a Walmart run. And then here's my little scale that I took with me for the second day, which was Make It Day. Because when you're making lotions and other things, you need smaller percentages for like your preservatives and your other thing. You are good. I can hear you loud and clear. I'll be back in a bit. Okay, Miss T. And then sometimes people give some things away for free. Like these little baggies, which would be great for sending like little sample bars in without having to do a whole shrink wrap wheel and deal. So these little baggies were free. Like they actually wrote free on there. They had too many, so they were getting rid of them. But really, what I was excited about were these boxes. I paid $1, and I don't know if you guys can see, but I have this whole box of them. This is a whole box of sample boxes that I was able to pick up. And you guys know I have the 4-pack sample soap set. This is where we kind of hold our breath and hope that they actually fit in here. Let's see. Winner. Chicken. Dinner. All 4 of the sample bars fit inside this little itty bitty box. And I got a whole box of them for $1. So I won't have to wrap them individually. And I can put your little label on the top and you get the cutest little box for your 4-pack sample soap set. And you guys know I do the 4-pack. Yes, I know, right? They're cool. The 4-pack sample soap set is a way for you to try out 4 different bars of mine. They're a little bit larger than a hotel size bar. So you'll typically get between 3 and 4 washes out of a single bar, which looks like this. This month we are sending activated charcoal. We're sending lavender tranquility. We're sending green apple. And we're also sending triple butter blend. So all 4 of those are included How did I get it to fit the first time? Are included in the 4-pack sample soap sets. I'm going to sit that there. I'm going to say a win for 500, Alex, with that D-stash. The next thing that we got, I pride myself in constantly staying updated on anything that has to do with soap making, skincare, beauty, herbal. And so there was a box of books where it was just $1 for every book. So I picked up Bath and Beauty because I've never saw that before. I also picked up Growing Herbs. I will take you outside on another broadcast. If you are not connected with me on Facebook, no worries, it's open. Go to Zakia Ringgold on Facebook and you can take a look at my herbs that I have grown from seeds. So I have lavender, lemongrass, and 4 different kinds of mint. I'm growing spearmint, Thai mint, pineapple mint, and strawberry mint. And when I tell you, they have blossomed so beautifully in my backyard, and now I'll be able to get really, really fancy with it. Or learn a little bit more about how I can improve that. And then I also got a book on aromatherapy, and it's a holistic guide. And the reason why I picked this one up, aromatherapy is really starting to take off. And this book is from, I want to say, it's a really old book. It's published in 1987. And the reason I like that is it's not as much of the later stuff where they're just trying to make $1 out of it. It's really the herbal information that was out there and the aromatherapy information that was out there well before it started picking up steam. So kind of like the elders' knowledge on holistic aromatherapy. So I liked the fact of that. All right, so I'm going to put these back in the box because we got a serious unboxing that we're going to get to. And then I also got these boxes, which will also serve for the 4-pack sample soaps. So if I can find where these boxes came from, these will serve very well for shipping out our 4-pack sample soap sets instead of having to shrink wrap them. And it's paper, so again, going back to what I was talking about of being environmentally conscious and eco-friendly on all of our packaging solutions, paper and boxes are a huge way of doing that. Great books, yes. And then Miss Francis said, the mint makes a great tea. Yes. And one day I had a stomach ache. Josh went out back and he just picked a mint leaf off. He said, just eat it. I was like, I don't know if I want to eat it. He was like, how are you going to be all herbal when you don't even want to use your own mint? I did, and my stomach felt a little bit better. So, could have been up here. It could have been just a little bit of gas. Don't know, but it worked. And so then, this was a bag, assorted treat bags and boxes. $1 for this envelope full. Nice haul. Yes. So here, this is a bag. It says fresh baked on the bags. And of course, most of our soap looks like food, bath bombs, soapy cupcakes, anything like that will fit in here. We also got these little paper bags as well. And then I'm really looking into, my favorite. Who knows my favorite food? Who knows my favorite food? Does anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody know? Anybody? So the whole idea behind why I'm asking you that is because I feel like your brand should be an expression of who you are and what you do. And my favorite food happens to be Chinese food. And I saw these boxes in particular, which I think would be really good for sending bubble scoops, bath bombs, sugar scrubs, Chinese would be the correct special. You have earned yourself 50 golden bubbles. I think you are up to about 1,000, but you got 50 more to go. Yes, Miss Francis, Chinese popcorn. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out if any of you know where I can get these cut, or if they already sell them a certain way. Please let me know, because number one, it is paper. Again, I'm trying to eliminate plastic as much as possible. Shrimp fried rice, show bobs, or no. What's up, show bobs? And then there is just a little gift wrap or a gift basket bag. This is one of those big baskets that you can, or a big thing of plastic that you can put your gift baskets in, and then you can seal it up or just put like some nice papermart.com Expedia. I'm going to check it out. Thank you, Miss Francis. All right, so that was, I think that, no, that is not all I got in the D-stash. I have saved the best for last in terms of the D-stash. You heard those bars just now? Save the best for last in terms of the D-stash. Save the best for last in terms of the D-stash. Hold on, guys. This would be it. Now, I am not going to attempt to put this together on here because, you know, every time we have tried to put anything together on these live streams, it just doesn't, the odds are never in my favor. But what this is a light box. Now, I've had a light box, but the sheets that were once white are now like a grayish off tone. This light box, if you go online, is about $140. I got it for $40. $40. And if you don't know what a light box is used for, if you are putting your products online, especially on Amazon, they like to have a very consistent background, typically white. And so the nice thing about this is it comes with 3 different colors. There's lights actually on the inside of the box. You can take a picture looking down into the box, and you can take a picture looking straight into the box. So this was my favorite. It is electric, so you just plug it in. We ain't seen nothing yet. The best. Oh, darn it. Drea, I'm going to end the stream on YouTube and Facebook, and we're going to go out with a song. We're going to go out with a song for old time's sake. So the light box was my favorite snag from the D-stash. Then I see we still have another, and there's more. We still haven't gotten to my purchase. However, this is the Make Your Own .buzz. That's the name of this company. But this is the one that had me thinking about Dryer Buzz while I was there, because she's Dryer Buzz and it's Make Your Own Buzz. And that's what she's all about. Helping you to make your own buzz. And so these were the items that we made for Make It Day. So I'm going to take these out. We made, and it has my name on it to make sure I got my stuff and not somebody else's stuff. And we made our own blend, and we called it the Shaft. And the reason we called it the Shaft cannot be mentioned on this live stream, because otherwise we would no longer be the cleanest broadcast on Periscope. This is actually a shampoo bar. This is actually a shampoo bar. Hold on, let me pull this up. So you would wet your hair like you normally would, and it's a Syndet bar, which is synthetic detergent. So this would not be considered 100% natural, but we didn't need lye to make it, which was mind-blowing to me. I kept asking the question. I was like, I don't see lye on the listing, and I thought you couldn't make soap without lye. Well, you use synthetic detergents to make shampoo bars. Show bobs or no? Yeah, listen. You put 4 soap makers together, and you're telling them that they gotta fill it up, wait for it to get thicker. The shaft has to be a certain length. We have like a whole t-shirt line for the dirty-minded soap makers for sure. I'm just saying. Then we made a cream. This is a body cream. I don't know if you guys you can't see that consistency, so I'm not going to show you. But it feels so good on the skin. And it's and the only reason it's a cream is because there's not as much water content in here. So, you're laughing. I'm so serious. So that's the cream. That's the shampoo bar. Then we also made lotion, and we used blackberry ambrosia as the scent. It was incredible. So basically you'll be able to see the difference. You see that consistency? It's a lot thinner than the cream that I just showed you. So I'm going to go ahead and lather up. See what I'm saying? I'm going to lather up with our shaft. All right. Put it on my arms, although I didn't need it because, of course, we use Natural Soap by Zakia, where we are hashtag no lotion needed. But sometimes you do definitely positively want to add just a little bit of extra moisture around those elbows, around those knees, and around your ankles. Especially ladies, if you are walking around, don't walk around with ashy ankles or elbows. And then this was what? Lotion? Conditioner. Hair conditioner. And this has a beautiful consistency as well. We made our own blend using peppermint essential oil, grapefruit essential oil, and one other one. SV Cutter. Don't understand what you're saying, but hopefully you're laughing with me and not at me. What my mom used to always say is better to be pissed off than pissed on. Get over it. Oh, I didn't know that, but I did notice my skin was very creamy after using your soap. And that's the formulation of all of my products, except the activated charcoal and kaolin clay. When I formulate my soap, I am going more for a conditioning cleanse more than a drying cleanse. So I formulate it for my skin type, which is dry. And so I didn't want to make a soap that was going to be more drying to the skin. So all of my soap is based on a very conditioning, moisturizing recipe. It starts off with my triple butter blend formulation. And then from there, we adjust some of the oils and the butters that we use for the different recipes. But yes, there is a method to my madness sometimes. Not all the time, but these were the 4 items that we made for Make It Day. And my hands, they still feel great. Is there anything else in here? I got my shea nuts. And I'm not planning this, guys. I got my shea nuts from Baraka Shea Butter. And every time you order with Baraka Shea Butter, you actually get shea nuts as long as supplies last. So you actually get the nuts from where the shea butter is made from. Now, you can't plant those nuts and think that you're going to grow a shea butter tree or a shea tree in your backyard, but it's kind of nostalgic to see the actual place where your ingredients come from. And then this was just another thank you that we got on Make It Day. I have a ton of these cups. I will say about Rustic Essentials in particular, I need to order a little bit more from them. They support every soap makers gathering that I've gone to. I have gotten these cups. I have gotten fragrances from them. I've gotten little droppers. These, which are a lifesaver, these are like little mini whisks. They always include these, and then sometimes you also get a coupon code as well. What do you say? It's that essence of Philadelphia. Hey, Duke from Baltimore is checking in. Kutta is saying, I wasn't laughing, Queen. I love your broadcast. I was speaking to my sis. Oh, okay, I understand. What do you do with the nuts? You just hold on to them. It's just like, this is where the butter that you're using originates from. So those same nuts, these here, this is what becomes roasted, cracked, and then the inside, this is actually from the inside of the shea fruit. So they hold on to them and then they ship them out just as kind of a little, let me see, you guys can't see, there you go. Just as a little way of you seeing this is completely handcrafted. It's not done in a refinery or anything like that. We can even send you the shea nuts, which I think is pretty cool. So that would be my entire haul. And the really exciting part for me is these candles. So use them in photographs. Ooh, that will work very well for the triple butter blend because we use shea butter. And then we're also going to be making a shea butter lotion tomorrow on our broadcast. So we'll do that. Good, and I can use our fancy light box. All right, Carol Ann. The one thing that I have been holding off on making is candles. And I'm going to tell you why. The first time that I attempted to make candles, I just had an image of it. The wick would not stay up. It just kept, it was just as limp as can be. And that was because I didn't realize that you could, or you were supposed to have some kind of wick stabilizer to hold it until it went into place. And if that show bobs or no, I'm not putting your comment up there. I like that. Keep them nuts. See what I'm saying? You guys couldn't have been in our session with us because we would have had a whole nother set of t-shirts. All right. So now, when I was at the conference, I got a chance to learn about various wicks. You all know that I am a plant-based formulator, which means I don't use any animal products in my products whatsoever, which is also why I wrote the vegan soap cookbook. This happens to be coconut wax made from coconuts. So there are all different kinds of waxes that you can use. You can use hemp wax, you can use soy wax, you can use coconut soy wax. What used to be used historically was something called paraffin wax, but it's not good for the environment. So people are slowly moving over to something that's a little more environmentally friendly. So in salt, ooh, look at, girlfriend got a toy. All right. Oh, I don't even know where to begin, Carol Ann. So, of course, we'll start with the fragrances. Of course. What else would we start with? So there's a cinnamon fragrance. There's also a little bit of dye if you want to change the color of the candle. There is a concentrated blueberry pie. I found my friend on Blueberry Hill. I don't know if you guys know that song, but I don't know why I know it. But there's a blueberry pie fragrance. There is also a oatmeal raisin cookie. Okay. I did learn about, or I smelled a sweet potato pie candle. It's dangerous, guys. This is something called gooseberry. What in the... Somebody just placed an order. Thank you for placing your order while we are live. That means you get a bonus. This is a nice fragrance. I could see this burning in my house. Burning. And what I like about it is for every scent that we are given, there's also a little color thing. Got it, Z. Happy dance. Boom, 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 boom. Happy dance. So there is a ton of fragrance. There's more fragrance, guys. This one is aloe. And there's a little color. And what I learned, you do not need a lot of color to make your candles. You do not need a lot of fragrance to make your candles. I did, yeah. Linda, thank you so much. You will be getting green apple as your bonus. Thank you very much for ordering. We made this on the Baraka channel, and we have several of these, so you'll be getting this. This is a really large bar, so I'm being very, but we'll be carrying more green apple, but this will be your sample this month. So thank you for your order, my dear. So we also have aloe, which is that one right there. So I'm going to put all of these right back into their boxes. All right, and then, oh, somebody said something. Can we order a candle kit from her? Yes. If you go to let me see. I think it's candlesandSupplies.net. I will put her link up there. The live soap school students. Yes, absolutely. So you get these little jars, and of course there are so many different jars that you can use. I believe this will be a 6-ounce candle in here. So she gives you that. It looks like there's quite a bit. I mean, wow. Like, wow. And then here's the wax. This is the wax that you melt down. You melt that right on down. You're going to melt it right on down. We're going to melt it right on down. Yes, I will make sure Cindy knows that you are coming over, Drea, to get yourself a kit. Oh, and there's more of the glasses. So it looks like there's a total of 2, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'll be able to get 12 candles out of this kit, which is probably why she gave us so many fragrances. Because you might not want 12 of the same scent. What I didn't see was the wicks, which I'm imagining are probably... Let me move these over, guys. This is an awesome kit. This is an awesome, awesome kit. What I don't have is the aluminum pan or the aluminum pot to actually melt my candle wax in. So I'll go out and get one of those. Inside of here, I'll tell you what we get. You get what you get and you don't get upset. We get some instructions. It's candlesandSupplies.com is where you can go to get this kit. Do you get wicks? Yes, you do. Do you get wicks? Oh, yeah. And there's also some double-sided tape in here so that you can stick your wicks right in the center. So sometimes your wick can be off-centered or off to the side. What you do is you prepare your candles, which we'll do on a live broadcast later this week probably, or next Monday, because I have something else planned for tomorrow. So next Monday, we'll be making candles. Or Super Soap Sunday, we'll be doing candles. There you go, guys. See what Zakia does. So you get wicks. You get the wick stickers. Oh, cool. It also gives you the warning label to put at the bottom of the candle. If you are going to be making candles, the one labeling requirement that you have is the warning for people. It's like, don't leave the candle unattended. I know it seems common sense, but what we have learned in life is things that seem common aren't quite so common. So we have that. Then you have the wick bars. That's what they are called. So guys, this is what I was missing. This is going to set my life on fire. So basically, you're going to put your wicks right in the center. You're going to put that double-sided tape down at the bottom, stick it in, and then what you do to keep your wick centered and from moving, you put the wick bar, and you can probably make these as well. Just drill a hole in some popsicle sticks and you got yourself a wick bar, or use some clothespins and you got yourself a wick bar, whatever. But you need something to keep the wick stable, and it comes with it in the kit. And the only reason it's moving is because I don't have it taped down. But that is, like, she's thought of everything. Everything you need but the kitchen sink is in this kit. You said you're excited. Uh-oh. Did I lose you guys? I broke something. Drea, are we frozen? Let me see. Let me come here. Go there. Boom. Boom. No, it says I'm live. Oh, it's just bonking out on me. It went from like 39 to 2. Now it's saying 15. So there's people here. Tap your screen. Let me know if you can. No, we still live. Okay. All right. So we're good. And then there is, what are these for? You get a stirring stick. What's the straw for? Coconut wax jars, wicks, wick setting tube. Is that what this is for? Probably should read the instructions. Stirring stick. Diamond dyes are what they are called inside that little, where it had the color. Fragrance oils, burning instruction labels. You need a heat source, which we have, because we have that from our hydrosol. It's called a melting and pouring pot. I get that. A thermometer, a large knife. We have a large knife, and a scale. So this is definitely my favorite buy from the conference. And what really makes it awesome is I got a chance to see what you need to test when you are testing various wicks, what you need to test when you are testing different waxes, and just how important your temperature is so that you can get the various scent throws for your products. And then again, these are the instructions, or the cautionary tale there. So, and then the instructions there. So I am like a kid in a candy store, guys. My trip to the Pittsburgh Soap Makers Gathering was nothing short of educational the networking that was available. People were able to get my books. As you saw in the video, I was selling all 3 of my books. But of course, like every other conference that I've gone to, it has been the vegan soap cookbook that has sold out. No matter what. That's a very unique book. It teaches you about making plant-based recipes and avoiding animal products. She thought everything through on what we need to make candles. And she has all kinds of kits. She has all kinds of kits. So we have candles and supplies. And guys, that will be our Super Soap Sunday. I am extremely excited to get started with the new products, the additional products, especially the lotion and the conditioner. Shampoo, I need to do a little bit more research on. I understand the process. I also understand the ingredients. And so understanding those ingredients would take me away from my mission of having 100% natural products. So I would need to see, are there alternatives, or is that the only way to make those particular bars? And so I am going to end this video so you guys can actually see what I saw while I was at the Pittsburgh gathering for the first day. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, be sure to follow, like, subscribe, comment, heart, emojis, all those things to let me know that number 1, you were here, number 2, you enjoyed the broadcast, and number 3, you want to stay connected for the next time that I go live. Here's the video of my experience at the Pittsburgh Soap Makers Gathering for 2019. Look out for the Make It Day video, which I will be showing you during our Super Soap Sunday. Bye, guys. Girls with another demo that is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. Next up is Cindy from Candles and Supplies, and she's showing us how we can test our color before we put it in our soap. Next up is a little bit of soap dough. Can they carve it? I think they did. And our last session for day 1 with the amazing Vanessa, who shows us how to do the heat transfer method. There was so much to learn, but there was also plenty of networking, plenty of smiling, and tons of fun. And of course, door prizes. Yes, everybody loves the door prizes, and everyone leaves with something amazing from the sponsors. And in case you are wondering, these are just some of the door prizes. All of these were made available by sponsors as well as vendors who supply the soap making industry. We are eternally grateful for all of their support. And look at just some of this amazing stuff. That's what I got. You see those pink and white boxes? Oh, I'm so excited. There's more fragrances, bags, packaging, salt scrubs, sugar scrubs, anything that you can think of for soap making. Don't forget the oils. And we pan over. There's more. There's those loofah. There's some mold. Who doesn't love an amazing shea butter? And her smile. Gotta love her smile. Trust me, you have never been in a room that has smelled so good. Super grateful for everyone who got a copy of the new Soap Makers Cookbook. And Rose actually got all 3. Thanks, Rose. Cindy's checking out the vegan soap cookbook in between the break. Oh, did I mention there's a scent sniffing station? Smell until your heart's content. That's it for day 1. Check back for what it's like to go to a Make It Day at the Soap Makers Gathering. A special thanks to this lady right here, Lori Chandler, the organizer for the Pittsburgh Soap Makers Gathering. You have a ton of help, but there always has to be that leader that keeps everybody together and organized. So thank you so much for all of your hard work.